Okay guys, I honestly have no words to describe this laptop. Acer Predator Triton 500, and incredible specification right in this thing. Now I'm going to start with this specification because it's a long list. Now, first of all, processor, we have the Intel Core i7 8750H. Then we have 32 gigabytes of RAM with 2666 megahertz. We have the GeForce RTX 2080 with Qmax, and we have two M2 SSDs, 256 gigabytes in RAID 0. So you basically have 512 gigabytes even boosted, more than M2, because RAID 0 gives you more speeds. Now the screen has thin bezels, and they managed to place the camera right on top, so it's not the top as well, but the design is fantastic. It's slick, it's elegant, it has I don't know, it doesn't have that aggressive look, and I honestly really like it. It has a full HD screen with 144 Hz refresh rate, and I mean, let's start from the top. Now you can see here, it's, as I said, it's an elegant design, it's very slick. You have a Predator logo and the Predator sign over here, and this logo also lights up, so it's really nice. The keyboard is nice and slick as well, and it does have a bit of a clicky sound, but I don't think it's a mechanical keyboard. Then we go to the next thing. You have the RGB keyboard as well. You have a nice touchpad, which I know most of you won't even use it on this kind of laptop. And you have a Predator Sense. Now with the Predator Sense, when you open it, you could control various stuff with it. The first of all, when you go to home, the Predator Sense shows you temperatures of your CPU and of your GPU, as well with the temperature of this whole system. Now then you go to the lighting, and you could adjust the RGB of your keyboard. After that you have the overclocking menu, you have the fan control, and the fan control is actually pretty interesting because you have a cool boost. And when you use the cool boost and you place it to maximum speeds, the fans can reach on the CPU up to 4000 RPMs, and on GPU, let me just press it, and on GPU fan 1 and fan 2 go up to 5, am I right, 5000? Let me just check, 6000, sorry, so 5900 RPMs on GPU fan 1 and fan 2. And the best thing about it, I'm not yelling, this is my normal voice, normal sound. The fans can be heard, but they're not that loud. Like I already mentioned that with the Acer Nitro 5 that I did review, and these are really cool laptops because they cool, they give nice temperatures, and they're not that loud. That is most important. Now next up in Predator Sense, you have the monitoring, where you can see the CPU and GPU load and temperature as well at the same time, with the frequency and voltage for the CPU and core clock for the GPU. After that you have the game sync, which you could add and modify settings for a specific game. The game sync will switch settings automatically when you switch to another game. And we have the application center, where you have XSplit, Killer Control Center, Acer Collection S, Power Direct, loads of stuff which you could manage. Now, very interesting laptop. As I said, it's very thin, it's very light. I mean, you can see it. It's like 2 centimeters more or less, and it weighs about maybe 2.5 kilos, or maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know, but definitely very interesting laptop. Now, as for the ports, On the left side you have the outtake for the cooling, you have the jack for your power supply, you have the RJ45 for the LAN for the internet, you have the USB 3.1, you have the HDMI, and you have two 3.5mm jacks. One is for headset and one is for the microphone, right? Now, next to that, we have two LEDs right here that light up. One is for when laptop is working and the other one is for the HDD drive. Next to that, we have the USB Type-C, we have the mini display port, so you can connect two monitors to this Acer Predator Triton. And next to that, you have two more USBs, and finally we have another outtake for the fans next to Kensington lock if you want to lock it somewhere. On the bottom you have four rubber pads which hold your laptop nicely and secure on the table. You basically can't, yeah, I'm moving the table as you can see, so yeah, no point of pushing it more. And I think the best way to test out this laptop is to push it to its maximum. And when I say maximum, I'm going to play Battlefield 5 on ultra settings, and we're going to check out the temperatures, of course. We're going to check out the FPS, and well, that's about it, right? So let's go to Battlefield 1 and test it out.
A bomb!
We played Battlefield 5 on high details, you saw it, and there was a slight stuttering, not concerning the screen or anything. It was just, I think, in certain movements where you go with your enemies and they show up, or loads of details coming in, it has a small, you know, FPS drop definitely, but that's not, I would say, that kind of a problem, because everything was included. It was all ultra, well, not ultra high, it was the highest level of details, and it was ray tracing was turned on as well. Now after I lowered the details to medium, now we had a complete different story with no problem at all. Everything was running smooth. The processor was constantly on 80 degrees Celsius, and the graphic card was somewhere around 60 to 70 depending on the load. And that's all about the temperatures, the game and everything. The fans kept everything cool. I turned on the cool boost so it can go up to almost 6,000 RPMs. So yeah, this is something really cool. I have to say I'm really liking this laptop, but as they say, for this kind of specification you do have to save up a bit more money than usual. And after all, we have a 6 specification with RTX 2080 with QMax, and the rest of the specifications are just incredible. As I said, it's a fabulous laptop with marvelous elegant design, and well, that's all there is to it. I don't know what to say anymore about it. So guys, basically, if you liked the video, don't forget to click the like button, and for more of this kind of videos and for testing reviews, mods and blah 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 stuff like that, you know what to do. Click the sub button and see you next time. Thanks a lot guys, and bye bye.